On page 504 of your book, we have two maps. One is Obasanjo's map of Obubra advance, as he described it in his command. And the other was how 3rd Marine Commando advanced from Calabar to Obubra. Alabi Isama led this attack in January, February 1968. So can you explain this movement to us?
Okay. First of all, to draw this map will make it easier for anybody to understand. If you wake me up midnight, you will find I will still draw the map. Now, here is Calabar. And moving up here, here is a place called Mbebu. Moving up here, this is the place called Oban. Moving up here, this is a place called Ekang. Moving up here, you will find Ikom. If you come this way, here, you will find Obubra. Coming down this way, I think it's Ugep, Itigidi, Ediba. All right. Down here, this is the Atlantic Ocean. And the Cross River comes in here, deposits its water into Atlantic Ocean. In between here is called the Urban Hill. All rivers flow in from the Urban Hill into the Atlantic Ocean through the Cross River. Now, in Obasanjo's book, he said we went this way. And came down this way. You follow this, it will go to Ikotopara. Ikotopara. And from there, Udupani. From Udupani, of course, to Calabar. You have Creek Town and so on here.
So where did Nigerian...
I'm trying to remember one town called Iuru. That's right. That's right.
So where was the Nigerian troop shaking off from?
Yeah, that I will explain in a minute.
Right.
I'm just trying to let you see the map. Now, this is Obasanjo's map. In the old book, it's page 93. But in this new book, here it is. Like that, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was given 90 days to capture Obubra. All right? Okay. Nigerian troops here at Calabar, Nigerian troops here at Mbebu, Biafra here, Biafra here, Biafra here, Biafra here. Are you following me?
Yes.
Biafra here. No. Therefore, I was to capture this place in 30 days. And according to them, this is the way I would have gone. I made my plan. Can I make my own plan? He said yes. If my troops are here, and my troops are here, and I want to capture this place, what is wrong with this place? They said it is impossible. So I sent patrol. They came back, they said, the water will get here. The natives also said, the water can reach here and you will not be able to go. The natives at Iwuru, Ikotopara, and Odukpani. The normal route is to go to Calabar and go to Obubra.
That's road. That is road.
That is what?
From Calabar, that is the road.
From
That's
Calabar.
the main road now.
Yeah.
To Obubra, that's the main road.
That's the main road.
Okay.
This is impossible.
That's water body.
This is
and mangrove swamp. The middle.
This is called the Urban Hill.
Okay.
That's Urban Hill. A lot of river and a lot of water will deposit into the Cross River and into the Atlantic Ocean. So I asked the natives again, weather in the military is very important. That's how Russia was able to defeat the Germans in Moscow. The weather. Snow started to fall. They were not ready for it. Then I asked, at what time will the water get here? Then they said, well, from May, June, July. But we were talking about February, first week of February, which will be the height of the dry season. The troops I sent there on patrol came back to said, well, the water got here, it was a little difficult. If the water will not reach here, if the water will reach here, it will be more difficult. Since it was the height of the dry season, the water will reduce. So, I then decided from Calabar, I came to Dukpane, I came to Ikotopara, I came to Iwuru, and I went there, I went there, I went there. There's a place here called Betem. I went in there and went into Obubra.
So there was no resistance from Biafra. There was no Biafra along this line.
Along these places that I went, we already captured Odukpani. At the landing in Calabar, we increased the what we call, I don't hold now. It's called bridgehead. To increase when you land and you move on, you increase the bridgehead. increasing the bridgehead, we had captured Mbebu, the airport, Creek Town, Odukpani.
Okay.
This was where we killed 2 European mercenaries. I have the picture in my new book. And then we went to Ikota Opora. It's by the waterside, by the Cross River. It's on the other side of Ikota Opora is Arochukwu. And then Iwuru. The people at Iwuru used to fish around here, and a lot of animals used to come and drink water. If they come to drink water, their height cannot be more than an elephant. Are you with me? An elephant will not come and drink water if the thing passes in leg. If it got to his stomach, elephant will not. So, since it was at the dry season and the height of dry season, I decided to take a chance.
And it worked.
And it worked. Here's the point. Going through this place, Mbebu, I have my troops here, my troops here. These troops here, since they all believe this is impossible, I made sure that the troops here started shelling Oban and patrolling there, making them believe that I was coming, that the Nigerian troops were coming. They were ready. Ogbunigbe, everything, they were waiting. If I beat them here, this one was waiting. If I beat them here, this one was waiting. They were really ready that they did not want Cross River to take place. You know, General Gawan had just created 12 states, out of which you have the Cross River. And this is one of them, the Cross River, the river southeast. You get what I'm saying? All right. Now, they wanted to fight here to finish, because we captured 300 prisoners. How did I do that? Coming through Odukpani, which I already had captured. From Odukpani, if you come this way, you are going to Itu. If you go up there, you are going to Ikota Ekpene. All right, but we are talking about dilemma strategy. I went in through there and I realized Benani. And after Benani is a place called Bethel.
Okay.
I'm an old man, don't worry. I will remember. Bethel. When I got here on patrol, I did not go back. We had a helicopter standing by in case of casualties. We had medical, everything standing by. Extra ammunition, all the heavy weapons were here. Shelling this place. They too were fighting back. And because of the heavy fight and our movement at night, until when we got here, we did not meet anybody. So when we got to Benani, I stayed there, I didn't go back. From there to there, I was told to capture Obubra in 90 days, 3 months. I captured Obubra in 7 days. Going through there. Then I came out between Ikom and Ekang. There. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I came out there. The place is called Nsapa. For coming out there, all these people that were fighting in Bebo, they have no place to go. They cannot come back. They cannot come forward. They cannot go to Cameroon. They cannot go to the hills.
So they surrendered?
300 Biafran troops surrendered. Some ran away. Those that ran away, they ran to Bakassi. That's another story, but let's finish this one. Then, I couldn't be going like this when Biafran are at these places. Arochukwu, Akuna. I think I can remember these places. So, Arochukwu was somewhere there. So, this is the whole of Biafra area. So, what did I do? Moved another troops to patrol the riverside, so that if they cross the river, they will not tamper with the main body. It took me 7 days, and I captured Obubra. Since I captured their headquarters, in fact, something happened. One man was called Okoye Arekpo. He was minister in Gawan's government. He was, I think, Minister of External Affairs. He was from this area. At Ugep, Biafrans captured their entire family, tied them up. They were going to shoot them when we arrived. That was how we saved that family. 7 days, I was at Obubra. At Ikom, the border, the land border with Cameroon, was closed at Nsapa. And of course, coming from here on a two-pronged attack, this one there, I was able to capture Ugep, Itigidi, Ediba. A very good beach here at Ediba. Now, what then happened? After we had captured this, one division troops had been trying to capture Afikpo. Afikpo is here after Ugep. That's Afikpo. They've been trying to capture Afikpo. And the officer, can't remember his name now. I've been trying to remember his name, but I think I will.
So this is the dilemma strategy?
This is the dilemma strategy. Why is it dilemma? Here, they couldn't go to Cameroon. They couldn't come back to their headquarters. They couldn't come back into urban hills. They couldn't go back to Calabar. They couldn't go back to meet the others at Ediba, at Idigidi, because I was already there and I was already here. That was the dilemma strategy.
Now help us explain the Scorpion strategy as described on page 505 of your book.
Okay. Now, first of all, Biafran positions are shown on page 121. There were reports from patrols and assumptions. The thing about it is this. This is Calabar. This is Atlantic Ocean. Up to Bonny. That's Finima. From Bonny to Port Harcourt. And all these are creeks. So this is PH. Bonny to PH is about 80 kilometers. Calabar to Port Harcourt is 480 kilometers. Now, the discussion with Adekunle was that he will want naturally 80 kilometers and 480, you will get there faster. But here are creeks with a lot of water and a lot of Marine Commando troops had not seen such expanse of water. Everywhere you look was water. The creeks full of water. The roads full of water. The pictures are in there. Okay, so my plan was that we will go from Calabar to Port Harcourt, 480 kilometers. Are you crazy? In the meantime, there is Opobo River here. If there is Opobo River there, that's a big obstacle. But the important thing in that type of tactics or strategy is that if I have to go from here to here, and you put those chairs there, that place will only be able to, this would only take about 3 chairs. But there could be solid chairs. From here to there will take about 8 chairs. If it will be 8 chairs, then I can defeat them one by one. In distance, Biafra cannot put troops in 480 kilometers.
Why did you say that?
Because it will be difficult to cover 400. It's like putting troops from here to Lagos. 480 kilometers is like Ilorin to Lagos. How many troops will you have all on the way? Logistics will be difficult. A lot of things will be difficult. Command and control will be difficult. But it's not impossible. If I were Biafra, the way I would do it will be different. All I will do is put small troops and put major troops behind. Before they capture this, I will go and attack there. Alright, but in this case, Biafran troops were all over the place. That is exactly what is shown on page 121. Biafra was all over the place. That is their area, and they know the area. All right. To move on, if I have to go on the 80 kilometers by troops because of the water, and because Biafra, they know the creeks is their hometown. They might even cut us from the back because they know the creeks. There is Sombrero, there is Mackenzie Creek, Sombrero Creek, Calabar Creek. There are so many creeks in the place. That's the Niger Delta. Okay, so this is Adekunle's preference. In any command, that's correct. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that was wrong, because of the water. Secondly, if we capture Port Harcourt from Boni, and we are here, the whole of this area will be in Biafra hands. Do you get what I'm saying? Looking at this map, which you have there, Calabar is there.
Yeah.
If I attack Port Harcourt from here, the whole of this area will be in the hands of Biafra.
Why?
Because that's where they are defending. This arrow already shows where they are.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because of that, I had to convince Adekunle that to go from 80 kilometers, if Biafra found out that we have Boni, we have Port Harcourt, we have Calabar, and they have all these places, they can control the Atlantic Ocean. Our ship bringing food from Lagos may not get to Calabar. Are you with me? All right. So in this case, if we come from Calabar, they are not going to be able to have bulk of troops as they will have in 80 kilometers. They will have the troops dotted in the places. Even if they put 1,000 per kilometer, that's 480,000 troops they will have to put there. That's heavy. And our patrols have gone and come back to say, even at some towns, there were no troops. So, and coming from Calabar to Port Harcourt, 480 kilometers, we will have captured all these places at the same time. Right? Okay. So, if we captured, without attacking this, we will have already captured them. That was what Madego was saying. They had their troops in the place. Now, Akinade was at Bonny. He was going to show that he was going to capture Port Harcourt, which was what Adekule's map was. He will start shelling. So Biafra diverted the attention from Port Harcourt. It's normal to think that way. It is normal. So they start facing Akinade. Akinade's patrol that went to One, somewhere here, they beat them back. And they were happy that they are beating the Marine Commando. In the meantime, as they were fighting there, I was inching forward. So, here is Akinade. The next one was Azigboro. Azigboro from Jamestown. Azigboro came in like that and joined Akinade through the creeks. He knew the creeks and was deployed as such. Then the next one, Ayario, landing at Oron. Ayario came into Opobo. Remember, the Biafrans were all over the place. That was why Madego wrote in his book that everywhere they tried to settle, there was ambush. Those that Azigboro dislodged from here, running away, they make this one again. Are you with me? Then Shande started from Okopedi after Oron there and came into Ekefe. That's Shande. So those that were dislodged by Azigboro running back, they met Ayario. As they were running back, they met Shande. That was what he was trying to describe, that everywhere they went to settle, an ambush was waiting for them.
The ambush is the scorpion.
We're getting there. This will end up with the scorpion. I was the scorpion now. Remember, this is Azigboro, this is Ayario, this is Shande. Now, Alabi Isama then came from Calabar through Itu, and then one group went to Ikota-Ekpene. The other troop followed me with a Romobo, and we went to Opobo. So number 1, Aziboro. Number 2, Ayario. Number 3, Shande. Number 4, Alabi Isama. Number 5, Akirade. It was a 5-pronged attack. Everywhere Biafra tried to settle, they found us there. Make you run, make you run. The reason for saying they should run was captured inside Pascal Odu's book. I read that strategy in a book called The Art of War by Sun Tzu, written some 600 years ago, and it's still very valid. If you allow him to run, he is already demoralized, and he will demoralize the others. If you box him in, he will fight you to finish because he wants to survive. Because he wants to survive, he will fight. 1 or 2 of you must die. If you let him to escape, at that time, you will see that he's demoralized, and he will demoralize the other troops. So we let them escape. We said, if you don't want to stay, it was announced on the radio, and even if any of them that we capture, you want to go home, you say, yes, sir, go through Owerri, Port Harcourt to Owerri Road. They captured Kalu. Kalu was my boss at the military training college. He was the commandant. Then they called me, hey, we don't capture their commander. Where in there? He said, they with us here, sir. We will bring up. First of all, waiting the name. He said, Kalu. Obogu Kalu, he said, yes. Obogu Kalu, he said, yes. I said, all right, look. Don't bring him to me. Commander a vehicle, put fuel there, tell him to go through Port Harcourt to Owerri Road. That's how Kalu left. How do you see your boss when they brought him to you? What are you going to say? Welcome, sir. No? So, that is what you have said here. Now, if you go to page 237, are you there? 237. Okay. That's it. You see the caption? This was Isaac Boro coming from Jamestown. Remember, I followed Isaac Boro to a place called Woodenham Creek at Jamestown. That was how we captured Jamestown.
Wow, interesting.
You get it?
Yes.
All right. So, go to the next one then. This is Isaac Boro attack plan. Nobody can say this is not correct. Nobody is even arguing with me. Nobody is arguing the point. They're just annoyed with me. You see that? All right, go to the next one.
Yeah.
In this one, Akinade, remember this Akinade here?
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac Boro, this is it. This is where they marry up.
Interesting.
Together,
the strategy of war.
That's it. And then the third one, Ayo Ario. Remember this one?
Yeah.
Ayo Ario here. Those ones that were dislodged by Isaac Boro and running away, trying to settle, Ayo Ario also showed up. That's what Nadiebo was trying to explain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.